I'm here for another reading for you today. As always, it is general and timeless. It is not personal, but if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session with me, which is 15 minutes, 30 minutes to an hour of intuitive channeling, a personal reading and spiritual coaching, or an Akashic Records session, check out the box below. It has my website, 144bluerosetemple.com, and my email. Just a reminder, we have the 15% off coupon codes, New Moon, for 15% off anything on the website, so feel free to use that as well. Thank you for all of your love and all of your support. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. All right, Pisces, let us get right to your reading today. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for Pisces? Control your emotions. What else do we have for Pisces? Rising energy surge, fertility, and sacred journey. And then you have resurrection. Know thyself, Pisces. When it comes to the control your emotions and sacred journey, introversion, the green man, rising energy surge. Also, okay, this is why this is coming out, Pisces. We have Chiron opposing Venus. Chiron, your deepest wounds in life. Venus, your heart space. We had that new moon in Scorpio with Mars in Scorpio. Emotions right now are in heightened for the entire collective beyond just Pisces energy. Right now, you're going to see a lot of collective, ancestral, and personal wounds come up to the surface, especially in your connections. With the Chiron opposing Venus. So just know that, so understand that if things are coming up, if you feel triggered, it's because those old wounds are coming up. Control your emotions. No matter what greatness you have achieved and how much you are loved, rage can reverse all this in the blink of an eye. Take a deep breath and remain calm. The real strategy will reveal itself. Okay? And that's what's coming through for this time is know thyself. When it comes to the Scorpio season, it's very much mastering your own inner underworld, your own triggers. And so with introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge, I'm getting a lot of the energy here, Pisces, of knowing thyself, because on the bottom of the deck here, you have coexist, seize your complaints and work as a team instead. You will breed unnecessary stress and pressure if you expect others to think or behave like you. Be empathetic. Everyone has a role to play, okay? And then behind that is detach. So who or whatever is maybe bringing this up for you, choose to coexist instead. Choose to honor that everyone sees reality in their own different way, and everyone has a role to play. Okay? Wise decision. Look at you, Pisces. Wise decision. You are a healer. Okay? Quite literally, a wise decision to do that. All right, so that's definitely a confirmation from Spirit that during this time, while there may be different triggers or situations that come up for you, it would definitely be a wise decision to coexist, to not expect others to think or behave like you, to transmute in whatever way it is that you're called to, or to even remove yourself or have boundaries when it comes to maybe these people or these situations. Introversion, seeker, and self-knowledge, sacred journey, know thyself, okay? And I do see you making wise decisions here when it comes to maybe different triggers or emotions. Again, that Chiron in the collective is opposing Venus, okay? And Chiron is your deepest wounds. Go check out, and it does say you are a healer on the bottom of the deck. So go check out in your birth chart, which is free. You can go on Google. What is your Chiron? What's your Venus? Your Chiron, yes, it's the deepest wound, according to astrology. It's also your greatest gift, okay? So go check out those two placements. It might make some things make sense in your life right now, maybe things that are happening, especially in your connections. All right, for control your emotions, sacred journey, the green man, wise decision. You do have the sun, okay? So everything's going to work out over here, Pisces. The sun is joy, it's life force, it's vitality. Why the sun card? Everything's going to work out for you, Pisces. All right, you have the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. Why do we have the Sun? Clarify the Sun for Pisces. Clarify the Six of Swords for Pisces. Clarify the Two of Swords. Maintaining your own happiness here. The Sun card, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Moon card, which is so interesting. The Sun and the Moon are across from each other. And then you have the Two of Swords and the Hierophant. Why the Six of Swords with the Moon card? Why the Six of Swords with the Moon card? Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands. What's also coming through, Pisces, is when it comes to this eclipse season, I see like you in this very positive mindset over here. However, what's coming through is like there were certain things that you needed to see. Nine of Cups, the Moon card. I see you being very positive, which is a good thing. But in the midst of that, there were things that you needed to see that were not so much in the light. And so with the Moon card and the Nine of Cups, I feel like you see that. And it has shifted your perspective of how it is that you move forward with the Two of Swords and the Hierophant. For the Six of Swords and the Moon card, you have Judgment, you have Knight of Pentacles, and you have Three of Swords. What's also coming through with the Moon card and the Six of Swords is your mind and how it is that you choose to see this situation of whatever this is for you. I see two different things here with the Moon card and the Six of Swords and the Judgment. You have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Three of Swords here. What's coming through is causing yourself unnecessary suffering. And it's interesting that Green Tara is coming through. So the energy of Green Tara is coming through. She is a Buddhist goddess, a mother goddess, but she also liberates you from your own suffering. And what's coming through is Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. It's not so much the person, it's more of the way it is that you view them. You can't change this person, but you can change the amount of energy that they allow to have influence over you, no matter who they are and what they do. I'm getting breeding, and that's actually exactly what it says. Breeding unnecessary stress and pressure. Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. In what way are... And I feel like this is going really deep for you, Pisces, of in what way are your expectations of this person breeding unnecessary stress? It feels like a lot of what you feel can be released or resolved by simply, well, I have no expectations for how this person chooses to live their life or what they do or how they make me feel or who they are or whatever it is. And as soon as you release that, it feels like a weight is lifted off your shoulders, okay? But I do see Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords, just breeding a little bit more stress, a little bit more pressure than maybe you need to or is necessary, okay? Why the Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords for Pisces? Yeah, Two of Cups when it comes to your connections. Two of Cups, Seven of Swords. Why the Two of Cups for Three of Swords and Knight of Pentacles? Look at that. Look at that, Pisces. Three of Wands. Ten of Swords here, Two of Cups. What I see, Pisces, is yes, they are who they are or they did what they did, but you can only control yourself. You can only control your reactions. You can only control yourself. And this feels like a type of situation where, very rightfully so, you're heartbroken. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, this is an ultimate betrayal, grief, and heartbreak. But it feels like what would help move through this situation, because you do have the Sun card and the Six of Swords, right? Two of Swords. There's something that's not moving through. Six of Swords, something is blocking, right? This ship from moving forward to calmer waters. And it feels like in your healing process, part of what would help the healing process is completely removing the pedestal or the expectations or anything that you expected of this person, to come back to a 0 point. And what's coming through is like Christ consciousness, like come back to a 0 point and understand like they know not what they do. It feels like you're still holding on to the pain of this situation, which actually creates more suffering in the long run. And that you have every right to feel what you feel. But it feels like what would help you in this process is like, you know yourself. And that is your protection. Yeah, that is your protection. Why the 2 of Swords for the 6 of Swords? See, Pisces, and I see you getting through this. Oh, look at you. Like, look at you, Pisces. 11, look at you, Pisces. I see you getting through this as the Empress and the Magician. You are creating a whole new reality over here. Okay, Empress, Magician card. That's very magical. And it does come with a big shift in perception with the 2 of Swords here. Now, what was blocking Pisces? What is this 2 of Swords? What is blocking Pisces? You have High Priestess over here on the bottom of the deck. You have the Death card. You have the 9 of Pentacles. You know what's blocking you, Pisces? You know what's blocking you, Pisces? This is going to be a very deep reading. Why the Hierophant? Queen of Pentacles. Why the Hierophant with the Queen of Pentacles? And what is the outcome of this? Pisces. So as far as outcome, you have Emperor, Knight of Swords, Temperance card, and the Star card. I see you taking control of what you can control and releasing what it is that you cannot control. Temperance card and the Star card. You can only control and maintain your own peace. There's some energy of completely leaving this person alone. And I mean like energetically even alone. You know, like you're going to go through your own healing process here. The wise decision, leave this completely alone. Where you walk away and just truly only focus on yourself. It feels like what's coming through here, Pisces, is that this is a test. Reacting to this would get you absolutely nowhere. And it's one of those situations, right, where it could be rightfully so. However, this is a test for you. It's going to go nowhere. Yes, this was a 3 of Swords and this is a 10 of Swords. But there's some sort of energy here, Pisces, of actually like letting this go. And not that you're letting anything off the hook or you're letting things go. But the wisest decision is to maintain your peace and to completely move on. Even in your mind. Moving away in the mind, body, and soul from whatever that this is. What's coming through here? What is the blockage? There's actually some sort of blockage here, Pisces. And this is getting really deep. Hold on for a I am still a little bit under the weather, so my throat still cracking here and there. Why the Nine of Pentacles with the Death card? Whoa, Pisces! You know what your blockage is you actually are very hyper independent. You have Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, the Strength card. One stubborn ass person. And that's what's coming through here actually, is it's been in a good way, right? It actually is a good thing. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Everything that you have created in your life has been through this resilient strength. But when can you finally put that armor down? Everything you've created has been from your strength. You are the Nine of Pentacles. But there's almost an energy of like putting the strong face down. What's coming through here, Pisces, is that a lot of the, say, rage or whatever you feel, a lot of that is grief. You are someone who is you have seeker and self-knowledge introversion. You are a very, very independent person. As soon as that falls. But even independent people, I see you as a Nine of Pentacles, which is very strong, right? You're creating something on your own. And there's some sort of energy here, Pisces, of allowing yourself to feel this energy surge that is rising. Allowing yourself to feel this. Because what's coming through here, Pisces, right? Because for the Two of Swords, the blockage, right? You have Empress and you do have the Magician here. Why the Empress and the Magician for the Two of Swords? You have Ace of Cups, okay? Blockages are cleared, by the way. All blockages are cleared. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles upright. All blockages are cleared. But I think part of these blockages being cleared is with that work it is that you are doing. There's some sort of beautiful surrender here, Pisces. There is definitely some sort of beautiful surrender here. And there is an ego death in this as well. And it's allowing yourself to have the ego death. What is this Temperance and Star? You have beautiful things coming in for you, okay? Tangible wise, you have very beautiful things coming in. You do have a lot of material opportunity. You have a lot of abundance coming in, physically as well. And that's what I'm seeing though here with that Nine of Pentacles energy. Yeah, and then you have the World card. Okay, so that's a brand new cycle it is that is beginning. Why the World card? The Chariot coming in for you. Why the World card with the Chariot? Why the Tower? Oh my Lord Jesus. Pisces, you have a beautiful new beginning coming in for you, okay? And there's some sort of energy here. You have a beautiful new beginning coming in. Oh my goodness, Pisces. It is so beautiful what's coming in for you. You have abundance. You do have love coming in. Okay, you have a brand new start coming in. But it's actually allowing yourself to go through this process. There is an ego death here. I see you it's like where things didn't go as you planned, and there's some sort of admitting of like, oh crap, things didn't go as I planned. I'm going to allow my ego to die in this, right? Strength card, death card. I'm going to allow my ego to die in this. Oh, ooh. There's a song called Ego Death by Kanye West, by, who else is in that? Ego death is where you find happiness. That's the only place you find happiness. Murdered my ego when you walked away. You know, it's, that song is coming through. And in the end, it's like remembering who you are. It's like what they're talking about. I don't know, it's a few years old, but I'm remembering it now. What's coming through, Pisces, is like in this process, allowing yourself to actually go through that death process. This is meant to change you. This is meant to shift your direction in your life. And as you actually surrender to it, it actually becomes easier. And the more that you fight this ego death is where it feels like the Three of Swords Judgment card. Like you will create your own suffering by not allowing yourself to go through this death process. It feels like you're purging a lot with it. You had certain plans for your life, and they're actually, okay, this is helping you fulfill what you need to fulfill. Confirmation, my microwave. This is helping you fulfill what you need to fulfill, especially with like work and career. Okay, what's coming through is that this ego death actually really serves you. You don't see that with the Two of Swords, but what you don't see is that you go from Nine of Pentacles to full-on Empress and Magician, okay? Like really creating your own reality, really birthing this reality for yourself, really calling things in. Fool card, Ace of Wands, Chariot, the World card, the Tower card. This is a timeline jump. This timeline jump actually comes when you truly surrender to this ego death through this situation. The wisest decision you can do is let your pride and ego die, because it will actually bring you into your next level and your manifestation. And so it's taking accountability for yourself in this situation with the sacred journey, introversion, seeker, self-knowledge, control your emotions. You can only control yourself. As a human being, it's really hard to completely swallow all accountability and not project it onto anyone else at all. And I see that in the situation, Pisces, where like rightfully so, yes, this person should be sorry. Yes, they should. They freaking hurt you. It's very clear. Like they could say whatever they want. It is clear what happened here. But this is a situation actually, Pisces, where whether you get a conversation or not, whether you get a sorry or not, the best thing you can do is go through this ego death, because it is actually up-leveling your entire life. And I mean your entire life. Like swallow pride, swallow accountability, swallow that, because that is actually upgrading you. And that is, it's funny that in the beginning of the reading, I kept saying your protection is you doing your work. That is your protection. That's a big theme here, Pisces. Your protection is you doing the work and swallowing all of this, even when it's hard. Not even caring about what the other person is doing. If the other person's taking accountability. Oh, this and this, like, that's hard to do. That takes mastery and self-control in a time where, rightfully so, you don't want to do that, or maybe even shouldn't have to do that. This ego death for you clears blockages and brings you into a huge timeline jump, actually. Another confirmation from my microwave. But it will actually consist of you like really doing the work when you probably don't want to, or when, you could rightfully so, well, I don't have to do that. Rightfully so, yes. However, what's coming through here, Pisces, is it's actually a wise decision to be mindful of how it is that you transmute this energy, to not shift blame or projection onto anyone, and to swallow it, devour it, all of it whole. Right? Goddess segment has really been in the collective energy. Take all of it, everything that you feel, the ego death, all of it, and just swallow that. And bring that to light and to love and to higher awareness. This is a situation that's hard for you because you rightfully so have those emotions. And again, rightfully so. However, the wisest decision in this situation, you have free will. This reading is showing that it is wise to control, right? Inner beast. Control how you react to what was meant to hurt you, or what was sent to hurt you or destroy you. And instead, right, we talk about ego death. Destroying, right? Allowing rather instead the parts within our own selves that see separation, that fall into these different reactions or feelings, or end up in similar karmic situations and cycles. Owning all of that with the Strength card, the Death card, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a big actually test from Spirit. This is a really deep reading, Pisces. You go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress. You know why this happened? Spirit is saying, are you who you say you are? Because when you rightfully so can feel a lot of different things, will you still maintain that Christ or God consciousness? Are you still that person? Can you still embody love when it's so freaking hard to do it? Within and without of you, can you do that? This is a test from Spirit. You will be rewarded for passing this test. You go from a Nine of Pentacles straight to the Empress and the Magician. Straight to it, and quicker than you can even see or fathom. You've been doing the work. This is actually this is not going to knock you down. No matter how this feels, you're right there. What Spirit is saying is you are right there, Pisces. This is happening when you're right there. So just own it. Own the situation. Own how you got yourself into the situation. Choose to see others and yourself in a higher light, in the eyes of love. Everyone has a role to play. Be empathetic. You have a role to play. And I see you, at least for the Pisces that choose to, making wise decisions, and it's actually going to change your life. And that is what I have for you, Pisces. I'm going to be grabbing some cards of advice. What do we have for Pisces? One card fell on the floor. We'll take these two cards. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay? So for some of you, you're being called to nurture either your outside friendships, or when it comes to your romantic connection, the friendship within that romantic connection, or honoring friends without of you as well, because when you honor friends without of you, your love life will improve, right? The connections around you. So if there's anything going on in your love life, you're being asked to be surrounded by people who love you, by your friends. Also, if you are in a romantic connection and things are going on, honor the friendship within you both, because that comes before the romance anyway. Within the transcendental realm of your soul, there are endless universes, each inconceivably vast and at the same time inconceivably small. Even in the tiniest particle of subatomic matter, there is endless expansion. Creation is a cosmic motion picture in which you are both director and actor. Look within and express outwardly the endless waves of love within you. May your love embrace the earth and fill all of creation. Yeah, this is a big test of like, when it's hard, can you maintain that heart space, which is not always going to be love and light either. Like, you know, oh, it's okay. Like, no, it's clearly not okay. But in the midst of it's clearly not okay, can you still be love? This is a big test for you, Pisces. However, you passing that test, I see beautiful things coming in for you. All right. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic records, check out the box below. What closing messages do we have for Pisces today? Ra, share your gift. Okay. The sun god. Ra can resonate with you. You're also being asked to share your gifts, okay? In general right now, the collective is being asked to share your authentic expression, kindness and nurturing, Guan Yin. And then you do have face your shadow, okay? So as you're facing your shadow or shadow reflections, can you maintain this kindness and nurturing? And now Guan Yin is a little similar to the green Tara energy that I mentioned in the beginning. So green Tara or Guan Yin can resonate with any of you. You can also do Guan Yin or green Tara meditations. Their energy is very similar. And that would really help to come back to the heart space. So yeah, green Tara meditations or even Guan Yin. We're going to grab one more card. Yamaya, origins, freedom, power. Okay. Right now, you do have energy surge and power. It does feel like there's a lot of power or energy that is arising, okay? For some of you, you can be going through a big spiritual awakening at this time. And there's also what I'm seeing with this Yamoha card is like a bird cage and kind of freeing yourself. And that's what was coming through as well with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles upright, of where, Pisces, and this is going deeper like within yourself. I see you almost like in meditation of like going into the space of like, where am I holding myself back? And I'm getting more of the mind, like when it comes to this situation, like where can you just release the control, or what could have been or what should have been, or who someone should be, or any of that nature. I see you really releasing all control, just surrendering to what's happening right now. And I see this actually really working in your benefit. And it's interesting because I see that your just surrender to this ego death is actually what brings all of this in for you. I don't see you doing much other than surrendering to this ego death. And so that's why it's like, yes, this doesn't feel so great. Probably isn't so great, Pisces, you know, what's going on right now, at least when this has happened for you. But how it is serving is it's teaching, it's humbling. And what you don't see is that this is speeding things up for you in your simple surrender. And so what's coming through, Pisces, is your simple surrender to this situation, like things that you could have taken time to manifest. That's actually what speeds this up. Okay, so there is an energy here of like, yes, use your masculine energy, but there's something about this feminine surrender that brings in a lot for you. So just keeping that in mind. We're going to grab one final card of advice. Beginning, initiate, and origin. You do have the Hierophant card over here. Okay, you have beginning, initiate, and origin. Especially for those who resonate of being on the path of the initiate. You have origin twice here as well. So 2 different decks with origin. And where is it? Right here. Origin. There's a big message here, Pisces. Know who you are. Who are you? Which in Buddhist teachings, even if you ask who are you, that is so infinite. So it's like not even answering that in one sentence or time, but who are you? Origins. Remember who you are. Remember where you come from. Remember that you're chosen. 33 seconds. You are chosen. And everyone here is chosen, so there's nothing different about that, but you have chosen to be chosen. To remember that you were chosen. I find it very interesting that you have origins twice. There's something about your origins and remembering who you are. Remember your origins. Remember where you come. Remember who you are. And that shall set you free. Freedom, origins, and power. There's power in remembering who you are. And with introversion, seeker, self-knowledge, beginning, initiate, origin, what would also help to decrease the unnecessary stress, pressure, or any of these emotions is knowing who you are under God. Who are you as a soul? This is like a very, very deep reading for you, Pisces. But I feel like you're someone who has done a lot of introversion. And in general, when you do know yourself, you don't worry or try to take control over so much. And so that's what's just coming through too, is what could help in this situation is, you know what? I know myself though. So I'm just going to move forward. And that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day.